even had. I got too far, but it is me, so maybe I will. I was trying to go out sooner, but then I got distracted putting some stuff away after my dad wanted to see what's up with the both the lawnmowers, because I somehow broke the older one that's around as old as me, maybe a little older, maybe a little younger. It's my grandparents and my dad inherited it a few years ago, but then he bought around the same time an electric one off of Amazon. I didn't know why he stopped using it, but the mechanism, it snapped the power strip cord thingy, the part that helps you start it, the starter cable that's connected to the lever up top, snapped. So I ended up only getting done the amount of lawn right before the rear left wheel crumbled into pieces last Friday morning. It's like half done, half not done. Like a chunk is done, but yeah, I was gonna finish it obviously until I discovered I couldn't. So since my parents are gone, I just texted my mom to tell my dad what happened with both, since he doesn't always pay attention to his phone. So she's a little easier to get a hold of. Plus he leaves it places sometimes too, so I wasn't sure if he would even have it on him or if he may have left it elsewhere, or if he had it on silent. My mom might be more trusty since they were 2 states away. Keep herself available for my siblings and myself as well, but mostly me, just in case any mention of anything. But yeah, so I kept forgetting to put all the bike wheels and frames away that I took out while they were gone. I put some away, but then I left the rest. Oh, I'll do it before they get back. But then I got sick like 2 or 3 days later. So yeah, that didn't happen until today. Didn't do it perfectly, just enough that they weren't in my dad's way. That was really what I was concerned about, which ended up being better since I think my mom has a Zoom call at 12:30, and I left a couple like 10:45, 11ish, 10:50. So it worked out better in case she did, because sometimes she has a Friday Zoom at 12:45, but then sometimes they have a little meetup before between 11 and 12 something. So I was actually happy when I saw what time it is when I left. It was like, well, then it means I'm out a little later. It wouldn't be an inconvenience if the dog didn't go crazy whenever I do anything, but especially when I come home. But her and my dad might leave, hard to say. They might have, I think they left earlier, but may have just been to the market, if at all. Just a liquor store run. Always easier when they're not there, or they're in the backyard, because she gets so upset But she was being nice to me the last few days. A little bit, which is rare. Well, they're both home, so that's nice. I mean, she's not mean to me, she acts like she doesn't like me or know me until she's forced to be with me, then she'll act normal. But she also does the same thing to my mom, for the most part. She's just a little bit more outrageous towards me for whatever reason. But she always acts like she thinks my mom and myself are out to get my dad, which is fine. But also wonder if she's too nice to strangers, so she can switch it on and off. Because usually when we're all together, she'll be nice. Very weird temperament. Doesn't hurt for her to be a little vicious though. Even though she's a small dog, she has actual teeth. So her size her bark and her bite actually do kind of measure up. It's just her bark and her size and how she looks don't add up. Well, she scared a couple Amazon drivers because they thought she was bigger, since we always have to tell her to stop barking whenever someone comes up the driveway, obviously, like most dogs. But one lady refused. My mom had to like coach her. I think she's not that big. She's a Maltese poodle mix. Just for whatever reason, she sounds like a medium to large sized dog. Very strange. But good if someone's at the door, I guess. Throw them off. Would much rather that than yapper. My sister's dog's a yapper, but I like her, so it's okay. And she's calmed down. She's old. She's like 12. Something like that. Somewhere between 10 to 13, so she's a little less hyperactive. But she is part Chihuahua, so yeah, no. She's got that going. Alright, BRB, since it hasn't cut off in a while. Unless I've been talking to myself for the last 5 to 10 minutes. Toodles for now.